On today's episode, you'll meet a Texas man who showed up drunk at his daughter's graduation. For some reason, he brought a gun and wasn't afraid to use it.
What are you doing?
No, just, my daughter's about to graduate. Please don't say it.
We'll travel to Illinois, where you'll see what happens when a crazy mother decides to take her daughter's car keys. When the police arrived, she told them one of the craziest stories you'll ever hear.
She just said that her and her daughter being disrespectful, so
she needs to get some things in processing in her head.
Okay, come on outside.
Don't touch me! These guys are ripping my stuff!
You'll also be introduced to Nayakobo. She decided to lock her kids in a hot car while she went shopping. The officers who arrived on the scene had a very special message for her.
Sir, no.
No. Can you just please be patient with me? They can't take my children, please.
I can't get up, please.
Please, take off the cuffs, please.
Your children could have died.
But first, we'll travel to Bristol Township, where a father gets violent with police when they show up at the house for a wellness check. Daniel. On August 27, 2022, officers in Bristol Township, Pennsylvania responded to a domestic disturbance call concerning a father and his 3 young children. Daniel, the 39-year-old Yorkville man, wasn't exactly thrilled to see them. When officers arrived, Daniel claimed that it was his crazy wife that caused the disturbance and the officers should be talking to her, not him.
At your house? Because we got a phone call.
Down the thing screaming and yelling that she's not in this house. I have 2 kids in this house. She started yelling. I told her to leave. She left the premises. That's
Where's
it.
she at?
She's walking. She has a free thing. She has had. I've called the cops 10 times on her. She has been yelling and screaming. They've been here 5, 6 times. My kids are sleeping. I got a newborn. I have a 3-year-old. I told her she's belligerent. She needs counseling. She has postpartum. She's screaming and yelling. I've had the cops here tons of times. They're not here. I put my kids to sleep. Told her to leave. As soon as she started blah, 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 she left. She's yelling out there. That's out there. That's not at my house, so I'm not answering my door. Before I call the cops.
What are you going to call? Me? I'm here.
Oh, well, there's nothing going on. My kids are sleeping.
All right,
so
that's what I'm trying to figure out, so don't sit here and start jaw-jacking with me.
Yell at me, dude. I don't know who you think you are, bro.
You're doing taking your shirt off?
I can take my shirt off. I'm in my house. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Now. My kids are sleeping. Leave my house.
I'm saying, don't swell up on me and take your shirt off.
I answer my door.
The officers don't know whether to believe Daniel's story or not. Was his wife wandering around the neighborhood?
This motherfucker next door, I have kids.
All right, well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
When my wife started yelling, I told her to leave the house, take a walk, that's it, done.
The wife's out here somewhere. We just don't know where.
Okay. I will look around.
At least 30 times on this, guys, you didn't do shit. You're already under investigation. Don't with me. I don't have to answer my door. My kids are sleeping. My wife went for a walk. There's nothing.
All right, until we figure it out, we'll be here.
Figure it out. That's
we'll
what's
still
figured
be
out.
here.
Don't knock on my door.
Or
I swear
what?
to God. Or what?
If I have questions for you, yeah, I am the fucking sheriff.
Oh, well, you don't.
All right?
Okay, bye.
After arguing with the officer, he makes a big mistake.
My house. There's no cops called it.
We're trying to, yes, that's
nothing
why
going
I'm
on in my
here.
house. No, dude, I know my laws, bro. I got all 3 probations. Get the out of my property.
I'm not leaving.
Well, you know what? I'm calling the sheriff. I know him. I know Eric Weiss. Well,
good.
There's no cops calling.
Call him.
Leave. My kids are here.
Call him.
Leave.
It's an
Leave
empty
my
threat.
house. You knock on my door, you're gonna be fucking sued. I'm on cop cam. There's no problem. You're grabbing me.
I didn't reach nothing. I didn't reach nothing.
I did not reach, dude. I said cop cam. I didn't reach, you guys. You guys, I didn't reach.
That's exactly
No, I
what you
pointed
did.
toward the cop cam.
On camera.
You guys, come
right.
on, man.
Where you're gonna go?
Why? I didn't do
Stop
nothing.
turning around.
Sam, I didn't do nothing. Nothing. I didn't touch his cop cam, Sam. Nothing. I did not touch his cop cam. I said, look, I'm on cop cam. And I pointed to it and he arrested me. So we're going to sue him. Like last time. I didn't do nothing. I said, I'm on my premise. I told him to leave. There's no cops here. My kids are in there, dude.
All the pleading in the world wasn't going to help Daniel after being aggressive towards the officers, but he certainly tried.
Please, sir.
Here's the deal.
Guys,
Listen,
I'm sorry.
hey.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't ever...
Stop talking and start listening.
Yes, sir. I promise. I promise. Please.
Well, then stop. Okay? Right now you're under arrest. I have to read you your Miranda warning in order to talk to you.
I didn't
Because
do
you're under
nothing.
arrest.
I didn't do
Keep your
nothing.
feet inside.
You guys, I can't do this. These are my kids. Please.
You said you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, I do. Dude, can I please let out? I can't do this. These are my kids,
I'm
dude.
giving you an opportunity and you keep talking over me. I'm trying to warn
I
you.
didn't
I need
do
to
that.
renew your Miranda warning, okay?
I didn't touch you.
You're under arrest right now, okay? I'm not
For
disputing
what?
that.
For what?
Do you want to talk to me, yes or no?
Yeah.
The officer is sympathetic, but he has no choice but to take Daniel to jail.
Daniel, you ready to try this again?
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, man.
It's all right. Hey, I don't take it personally.
Dude, I don't
But
wanna
listen,
get arrested.
again,
Love my
I
kids.
have to read you your Miranda warnings before we talk.
I gotta go to jail?
Listen, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. That's where we're at right now. In order to talk to you, that's the next step, okay?
Hey, I don't want to go to jail.
You
dude.
have
I'm
the
gonna
right to
assault.
remain. Stop talking over me or I'm going to shut the door again.
Daniel was charged with aggravated assault on a police officer and resisting arrest. The suspect in our next case was crazier than Daniel.
Now get the off this door. Now! Back your ass up!
Steals daughter's car keys. In Westmont, Illinois, on September 16, 2023, officers were called to investigate a dispute between a mother and daughter. The daughter claimed that her mother took her car keys and refused to give them back. When the mother was asked why, her answer only raised more questions. The mother claimed her daughter disrespected her, and that's what started the altercation.
She's being cool. She just said that her and her daughter's being disrespectful, so she stayed away from her for long enough to cool down. So
Parents don't take it well when their kids talk to them disrespectfully. I get it, so.
She needs to get some things in processing in her head. That's why I snatched the key out, because she tried to put me out of the vehicle.
Okay.
That isn't even registered to her, nor that belongs to her.
Who's it registered to?
Nickel Laboratory.
Oh, is that who she works for? Like, is this a work vehicle?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you know where you're at right now? I'm just gonna ask some simple questions.
And I'm not going to answer any of them because you know exactly who I am. Don't bull
Do you want the paramedics to check you out?
me. You know exactly who I am. Don't bull.
I haven't seen your ID, so
You
I don't.
know
Okay.
exactly who I am.
Don't get
officer.
upset. I'm just trying to
No,
get to. I'm trying to
officer,
figure out. I
you're
got called
upsetting
here.
me
I got
because
called
you
here.
know exactly who I
I got
am.
called.
She has serious entitlement issues and lets the officers know that she expects everyone to work around her schedule.
Okay.
How can I help resolve whatever is
There's
going
not
on right
an
now?
issue, officer.
Well, the issue is that she wants to go home.
Officer,
Yes.
this car's gonna move when I move it. Okay.
Okay.
Because even if I
But
get
it's
out
not
of
your
it,
vehicle.
even if I get out of it, Officer Nooney, she won't be able to. Now please close the door. Thank you.
Well, it is her
Please,
vehicle.
officer.
She's the authorized operator
Officer,
of the vehicle.
walk away.
It's not your vehicle.
Officer, walk away.
No, that's not how this works.
No, that's exactly how this works, officer.
Okay.
Walk
Do you
away.
know what day of the week it
Joe, you better call this mother because I'm losing my cool.
You know what day of the week it is?
Let me call right now. Yeah, Officer Rooney of the Westmont Police. You
Can
better
she-
call him, Joe. You better call him, Joe. You better call him. Because I asked him to get away from this personal vehicle
Your
that he
daughter's
knows nothing
concerned
about. Sir, I will have your mother badge. Joe!
When the officers refuse to comply with her demands, the situation takes a dangerous turn.
You have no authority. Let me tell you something, officer.
You don't tell
This
me
is not your personal mother vehicle. I know the law better than you ever could or would, son. If you don't take your hand off my door and I'm sitting in my vehicle, you are harassing me, officer. Treason. 1 year in prison. Joe, mother, you won't be able to use anything on that vest. You already can. Now get the off this door. Now!
That's not how it works.
Back your ass up! You don't even know your mother job. Do you know you're committing treason right now? Do you know you're harassing? Yes, you are! Who knows full well?
Can I have the keys to the car, please?
No, you may not. You may get off my mother's door that I didn't give you permission to touch. Now you harassing me of epic
What does the
proportions.
vehicle come back to?
You don't know your job. That's why you definitely need to be in jail.
We were going to be more than happy just to let you go on your way.
Let me, get out my face.
A fire and rescue crew is called in to try and end the confrontation safely and peacefully, but that was easier said than done.
So daughter called us. They were just in a verbal argument. Mom took the keys out of the car. She said that mom recently lost her job and had all kinds of weird behavior, talking about people who she doesn't know, taking 2-hour-long showers. Said she was going to come here to Westmont to buy a new car, and she didn't want to, and we were coming here. She said she ordered the food, but then she's like, no, you didn't order the food. She's like, well, the government's going to pay for it.
She's not a medical doctor.
Said ever since
None
then,
of you
I'm
are.
just-
None of you are psychiatrists. You are under no authority or jurisdiction to evaluate anyone.
My daughter does.
The officers have handled the situation with the utmost professionalism up to this point, but the crazy suspect is making it increasingly difficult for the situation to not end in violence.
I've asked you for the car keys back. They are willing to sign complaints for theft. I'm going to ask you one more time
Did you call
to give
Paul
up the
Kent?
keys.
Paul
Okay?
Kent is the owner of Nickel Laboratory. Get Paul Kent on the phone.
Last time I'm going to ask you for the
If you
keys,
touch
otherwise
me,
you're going
I
to be under
will
arrest.
sue your whole mother police department for harassment, treason, dereliction of duty.
So is that
Keep
a
it
no
up.
that you're not giving up the keys? Are you giving up the keys or not? I'll assume no answer is no, so now's your chance to tell me yes, I'll give up the keys if you want. Not going to? Okay, come on outside.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You don't have the right to touch me! Joe? Are you motherfuckers touching me? What are you arresting me for?
Get out of the
Let
car.
me go! Let me go! Let me go! Joe?
Let go of her arm.
Let me go! Joe? Let me go! Joe?
She refuses to give up right until the very end and continues to threaten the officers.
You guys are hurting me! These cops are ripping my skin! 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 Break it again. Break my legs again. The right one's already broken. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna beg. No, it isn't. I'm gonna bankrupt your police department and have them get
Stop resisting.
No, you're hurting me. Like I told this leg is full of steel and loose screws.
Ready? On 3. 1.
Steel and loose screws. You mother.
The woman was charged with theft of a motor vehicle and resisting arrest. The mother in our next case wasn't keeping her kids out of the car, she locked them in.
Your children could have died.
Nayakobo Mar. On September 6, 2023, officers in St. Petersburg, Florida were dispatched to a Walmart parking lot after receiving a call that someone had locked 2 young children in a hot car. It was clear there was going to be a problem from the moment the officer asked the owner of the vehicle for identification.
ID. I'm doing an investigation into a child abuse. I said that once already. That's now my second time saying it.
What's going to happen from this point?
We're going to investigate right now, okay? You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. You left children in a car.
But I just want to know where we're going with this. I think that's my right to know what's going to
Absolutely.
happen.
We're investigating a child abuse.
So
And
what does
I
that
start
mean?
my investigation. I'm going to talk to you and question you and ask you things about this. And I start that by identifying who I'm speaking with. I'm not going to sit here and talk to somebody who I have no idea who they are.
I just want to know what are the next steps. What is the
You're going to give me your ID. That's the next step.
She's treated the situation like it was no big deal, so the officer had to remind her that it was.
You get your license on you? And this is not a matter of you're not going to give it to me. It's either you're going to give it to me or I'm going to put you in handcuffs. And right now I have enough to arrest you for child abuse. Okay? Let's not get there. Okay? You're going to add another charge if you don't give me your license. Okay? Because you're going to obstruct my investigation. So I need your license for my investigation into this child abuse. You cannot leave children. I'm standing here right now. We're standing here talking, and it's hot. They're in a car, 2 children, one strapped in a restraint seat. It does not matter. It does not matter. Are you going to give me your license, yes or no? You're going to make the decision whether or not these handcuffs go on you right now. And it is as simple as a yes or a no. Yes, we continue the investigation. You can stay in here and we can talk. No, you're going into handcuffs right now.
She still doesn't get it and forces the officer to up the ante and tack on more charges.
Stop. Okay, are you going to give me your ID?
All I'm asking is questions.
I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to give me your ID? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I'll give you the ID. But I just want to know what are the next steps. Like, I feel like you're not explaining to me what's going on.
The next step is you're going to give me your ID.
Can I step over here?
The next step is you're going to give me your ID.
Okay, I just want to step
No,
over here.
give me your ID.
Let go of the purse.
No.
Let go of the purse.
No.
Did I or did I not answer your question twice?
I just wanted to know what the steps were.
I explained it to you. I said we are doing an investigation for child abuse. You left 2 children, one that was restrained, physically restrained, in that vehicle that was not running, no AC. Do you understand that?
Playing the victim card is a pretty common ploy, but as we know, it doesn't work.
Okay, now you take her. All right, yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Are you
one
standing
thing. Can I ask
Yes.
one thing? You're putting me in this car just to talk to me, right? We won't be leaving?
You're detained for this investigation, so yes, you're going in the car.
Okay, I'm just asking, are we going to leave the premises?
I don't know yet. Can't guarantee. Not right now. We're just right now. We're doing a complete
Are my
investigation.
children going to leave the premises?
We don't have an answer for that right now. We'll give you all the answers
Okay.
after we complete our investigation.
I won't be able to sit with the cuffs on. I keep
You have
telling
to be in handcuffs.
But I can't. I have to
So-
bend my brace.
Turn this way, and I will bend your brace.
You left 2 children in a car that was not running. One, again, was restrained in a child seat. Doesn't matter for how long. It was long enough for somebody to call in. Okay, the children couldn't even open the car door on their own. Then, when you come outside, you're insisting that you're going to leave, and you're insisting that you're not going to give me your ID or identify yourself.
All of this could have been avoided, but now she's facing multiple charges and her children have to be sent to a local hospital for examination.
Okay, so you're being charged with resisting without violence, and you're also being charged with aggravated child abuse 2 times. Okay? Any questions?
Why is it 2 times?
Once for each child. And right now, the children are going up to the hospital, and then from there, they're going into custody of the state until you get released, and they'll talk to you, and they'll make arrangements at that point. Once you're due to be released, they'll be making arrangements for either returning the custody to you, or they will continue custody with them. That'll be between you and DCF.
30-year-old Nayakobo was charged with 2 felony counts of child abuse and resisting arrest without violence. The mother in our 4th case decided to take a drunken, late-night cruise down the highway with her child in the car. Intoxicated with a child. In Monroe County, Florida, on July 1st, 2022, Deputy O'Neill conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle that was traveling erratically down the highway. When he approached the driver, he discovered she wasn't alone in the car and she'd been drinking. For some reason, the woman thought the situation was funny. She wasn't the only one.
Hi. Is he okay? Can you wake him up from... Are you sleeping?
10 years old.
Okay. Insurance?
Do we go, kid?
No. Just leave him. Can you come out? And you can't tell me why you're driving like that?
Sorry. For the day, yes.
But why? Why you...
Stand Islam Marada? Yes.
You speak Russian, Victor?
Yeah.
She's not apologetic to the least and can't wipe the smile off her face, laughing about endangering the lives of everyone on the highway, including your own son. And that's reprehensible. The field sobriety test goes about as you'd expect. She's a mess.
Okay. All right. Can you stand with your heels together, hands by your side? Okay, stay just like that. Yes, good. Keep them just like that. Ready? Look at the pen.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Look at the pen.
Sorry. Sorry,
Понятно. Вы должны смотреть за ручкой, когда я буду двигать, хорошо?
Да.
So she keeps... Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The officers lose patience with her very quickly, as any reasonable person would.
Простите, пожалуйста.
Ну, понятно, вам как бы смешно, но нам не очень. I'm glad that you think this is funny. Are we gonna continue with the second exercise?
If you want to give me the ticket, then I've seen
prior to 45, but I can't do it because she keeps looking. Вы должны считать.
Finally, the officers have had enough and she's placed under arrest.
Давайте, я буду делать.
Do not resist. You're gonna get another charge, ma'am.
Please, please, please.
Ma'am, stop.
Please.
She's pulling away.
What's going on?
Relax,
Stop.
ma'am. Ma'am.
Stop.
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 Take her to the ground.
Hold on.
On the ground. Get in.
Have a seat.
Put your leg in.
Please, please.
Put your
I do
leg in,
everything
ma'am.
what
Put
you
your
want.
leg in.
Okay, give me the ticket. I'm going to home, please.
It's not a
You're
ticket.
going to jail.
You're going to jail.
She was charged with driving under the influence, resisting arrest, refusing to sign a citation, battery on an officer, criminal mischief, and child neglect. The father in our final case is the poster boy for child neglect after firing a gun at his daughter's graduation. Shoots gun at graduation. On June 10, 2022 in Houston, Texas, officers were called to the home of a man who reportedly showed up drunk to his daughter's graduation earlier that day and started a scene when he fired a gun at the ceremony. Anytime there's a report of a firearm, responding officers arrive at the scene with a heightened sense of urgency. This time was no different.
Hey, put it down. Put it on the ground. Put your hands up in the air. Walk this way. Hey, start walking this way. Right now. Start walking this way. Keep walking this way. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Dude, listen.
I got him.
I don't have shit.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
I don't have
You're fucking tripping.
What are you doing?
No, just yeah. I'm sorry for the graduate. Please don't say that.
No, we're going right here.
Okay.
You been drinking? Just a little bit?
I drunk maybe about 25 ounces.
The drunk man starts complaining about pain from the handcuffs almost immediately. He's clearly not the tough guy he pretends to be when he's waving his gun around in public.
Turn around. Turn around. I'm gonna fix your handcuffs.
Take them off, man.
I can't take them off.
Please take them off. That shit hurt.
It's fine. You there?
My back hurts.
We're gonna figure everything out, okay? Have you seat in there.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? You can pick your leg up.
Fuck you, okay, man. I'm not lying to you. My back fucking hurts.
All right, you gonna stand right here. So what happened?
No, just that my baby.
What happened?
I was.
That's your daughter that was in the black dress?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was going on?
I was being stupid. I shot the toll gates.
Luckily for the officers, a neighbor recorded a video of the event in question.
She's about to show me the video for the camera if you want to look at it.
Okay.
I see. That's his nephew. It's probably right when we pulled you up. There's.
So it's going through the video.
Go through my phone.
Oh, okay. So he had already shot here. You can't see him shoot.
I told him we're separated.
Okay.
You don't live here. But we got together.
Camera footage. Yeah, but it only records for 20 seconds, so it doesn't catch him shooting. But he admitted to shooting the gun. He said, I only shot it one time.
The situation is finally explained, and it's as ridiculous as you might have guessed.
Okay, so they were at her graduation, her daughter's graduation. Okay. They've been separated for a year, you said?
Yeah.
How long were y'all married before that?
We've been together since 2003. We're still together. It's just we live in two different houses.
Okay. So
Literally.
she's saying that husband.
You said you are together or not?
Yeah, we are. We just live in two different houses.
But they've been living separate for a year.
So you're technically married, but you're separate.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
For the last year.
Yeah.
So she's saying that the suspect has been like upset and trying to pick a fight or arguing with them the whole day since the graduation. And then she thinks something happened at work with his nephew.
That appeared here.
Yeah, so the nephew got here when they got here from the restaurant. Okay. And for whatever reason got real upset that the nephew was here. But she's saying he's never had an issue with the nephew. He comes over, he works for him. So something happened at work, she thinks.
The officers question whether he's a repeat offender. It's unlikely this is the first time misusing a firearm since he was so careless.
Have you ever been arrested before? For what?
WI.
Okay, you get, what else? A couple other things? Huh? No?
They brought me over here like a year ago.
But you got arrested for DWI? You ever get arrested for shooting a gun?
No, sir.
Okay. Just that one time, that one arrest? When was that DWI? How many years ago? Like 5, 2?
That DWI was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
But I never got shot. I never fucking shot a gun.
No, what I'm saying is, did you ever get arrested for like shooting a gun in the air or anything? Okay, that's all I was asking. Okay. Hey, HFT's on the way to check out your back, all right? And before we leave, we're gonna get you out of those handcuffs and into some more comfortable ones if you go with us.
It's hurt.
I got to do what I got to do.
I know. Just leave me on the fucking on the floor.
We'll wait till HFT gets here, okay?
It hurts.
Okay, just give us some time, all right? HFT's on the way.
They soon located his weapon of choice, a shotgun.
Can you see? Is there one in there, you said?
There's one in there. I think it's a spent shell. I think he wasn't able to get it out. So your little... Yeah.
He rambles on the entire time that the officers are trying to secure him. Soon, he'll be alone in his cell with no one to complain to.